My name's Alex, and 1 month ago I left my home in England to go on the biggest road trip of my life. I converted this van into a little camper, so I've got a bed, a place to sit and work, electricity supply where I can run my lights, and I've got a fridge as well, which I'm super happy about. This is my route so far. This morning I made my way up to Berlin in Germany, but for the past few days, in fact the last week, I've been in Czech Republic. It's a country which I had never visited before until last week, so I want to tell you a bit about my time there. Where am I? I can't pronounce any of the names. I'm near Český Budějovice. For the next day and night, I'm going to be a forest dweller. Another day, another camp spot, and I'm in my office. I need to figure out a comfortable position to work in as well, because my back is currently painful. Snacks, bread. Yum. Got most of my editing done, so I'm celebrating by eating these shortbread chocolatey sandwich things. It looks like they got jam in the middle. It's turning into winter, but I got a saucepan full of pasta, so it's all okay. It's also just started raining, so I'm gonna eat this, get inside my house, do a bit more work, go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. So I slept the night in a forest, which was really peaceful, completely silent, apart from the sound of owls in the woods. And then the next morning, I needed to do some grocery shopping, and then I had to cook some breakfast. That's all right. Let's make some breakfast in the forest. Welcome to my breakfast kitchen. This morning's cooking segment is sponsored by Oatly. Thanks for supporting the channel. They have challenged me to the Will It Swap Challenge. And today I'm gonna cook up something which has always been my favorite breakfast snack, and that is good old pancakes. The recipe asks for dairy milk. I'm gonna swap it out for some oat drink and see how it tastes. Let's see if it will swap. Before I start cooking up my pancakes, I'm gonna make myself a drink. I used to like having coffee in the morning, but now one of my favorite drinks is milk and honey. I've got so much honey, like too much. I've been collecting it in each country that I go to. So I'm just heating up some Oatly, and I'm gonna put some honey in there. Make a nice sweet drink so I can drink the drink whilst making the pancakes. Whilst that is heating up, I might as well start making the batter for the pancakes. Bowl. My recipe consists of 100 grams of flour. This is plain flour. I don't have a scale, so I'm gonna use my hand to sort of measure it. Yeah, that's about 100 grams. 2 eggs, large eggs. 1, 2. We're making a cake in a pan. Oh gosh. I didn't have a mug, so I'm using part of my coffee presser. Bienenhonig, spoonful of that. Oh. Delish. Okay, let's continue making the pancake batter. 300 grams of milk. In this case, 300 grams of Oatly. Yeah, that's about right. This is the most inaccurate recipe you've ever seen. And then you just whisk it all up. Never thought I'd be whisking up my morning pancake batter in the Czech countryside, surrounded by forest. With pancakes, you can either go like thin, crispy, or you can go thick and fluffy. I like both. The type of pancakes which I remember having as a kid were really thin pancakes. Really thin with a bit of lemon and sugar. I'd roll them up into a roll and then put them in my lunchbox and bring them to school. You know what? I think we've got that consistency pretty bang on first time. Who needs measuring scales? It smells different. It smells of oats. Just gonna add a little bit of salt. I think that's gonna taste lovely. A little bit of butter for frying. Non-stick pan is always very handy for pancakes, I've found. You can't really go wrong. Right, let's make a pancake. I've got a lemon wedge. And with a non-stick pan, you can normally flip them. That is one terrible looking pancake. Ooh. First one's always a bit rough though, isn't it? Isn't it? Before I even eat that one, I'm getting the next one going because we got to do better. There we go. I had way too much oil in the pan, I think, on the last one. That's more like it. With pancakes, they can be savoury with cheese and ham and stuff like that, or they can be sweet. I prefer sweet ones. It's got a slice of lemon, and then I've got just some sugar. I'm gonna roll this pancake. Rolled up cake. Oh yeah. It tastes quite a lot different to my normal dairy pancakes, but they are equally as good. You can't beat pancakes. This one looks better. It takes a bit of effort cooking stuff in the back of a small van, but it's so worth it. And check out this for a location. Anyway, my pancake must be nearly done. I haven't made pancakes for a good few months, so I'm so glad I did this morning. This is the fuel I'm gonna need for the next few days of adventure. That is a piece of beauty. Oh yeah. Now 2 pancakes is enough for me, really. I don't need any more. So what I like to do is get a water bottle, and then you can just pour the pancake mixture in. Yeah, like at least half of that went in. I have made a mess. There we go. That will last for a few days. Oh, no. Well, there we go. There were my Oatly pancakes. It certainly did try swapping out Oatly in your favourite milk recipe. And if you want some inspiration, click the link in the description for a playlist of more Will It Swap Challenge recipes. Cheers Oatly for sponsoring my breakfast, very much appreciated. We're gonna meet up with some new people. I'm so happy. I've spent the last few days on my own and just gets a bit lonely, I guess. So it's gonna be nice. Good to meet you.
Hi.
Philip, yeah?
Yep.
What's the plan? The plan was to firstly get fed a load of nice food by Philip's grandparents. I didn't think I'd arrive and get a 3-course meal. Jeez, people look after me too well. Is it because you feel sorry for me? Is it having to sleep in my van for the past month? This guy needs a proper meal. And then go mushroom foraging, fishing, and then finally head to Prague for a tour around the city. Just met up with Philip and he took me into his grandparents' place. They gave me some really nice food and now we're off mushroom foraging. Off to the forest. A full car of mushroom people. Oh wow. Mushroom foraging again. Nice basket, I like it. Yeah, I think there's nothing better than walking into the woods with some baskets and collecting mushrooms. It's so much fun. Beautiful.
Yes.
They look so cool. Oh, there we go. In England we call winter chanterelles. They've got like a yellow stem. Whoa.
Oh, cute. It's really cute, yeah.
Nice. They must be quite tricky to spot though sometimes because they have got a really dark.
Yeah, really dark. Yeah.
Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. Yeah, I can count to 5 now.
Wow. The leg is so massive.
We've lost Philip's grandma. Oh no. And we're whistling to her like a dog. Update on the lost grandma. I think we found her. Yay, we found everyone. Oh wow. Nice. 4 happy mushroom foragers. After mushroom foraging, Philip took me to his local river spot where we did some fishing. I just walked to get in the car because I was going to be a passenger, but then I realised I am in Europe and they drive on the other side. That's your seat. We are fishing in the river. Fish! I just caught that one fish. I caught it straight away. We cast out the rods, caught one, and then we sat there for the rest of the evening and then didn't catch any more. We headed back to Philip's grandparents' place where we had loads more nice food and a good night's sleep. So tomorrow we're gonna go to Prague?
Yeah.
Nice, for a little city tour, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But first we feast. Something which keeps surprising me and makes me incredibly happy is the people I'm meeting are so kind. Philip and his grandparents are letting me stay in their house tonight in this huge bed. Look at that, it's big enough for like 10 people. And they're sorting me out with food and a wash in their shower. It's amazing. It's making this life on the road and traveling life just 10 times better. So thank you everyone that I've met along the way. This family is trying to fatten me up. Cake, scrambled egg and bread for breakfast. Welcome to City Tours with Alex and Philip. Today we're going to be exploring Prague. Exploring the city was really fun. Philip showed me the old town and both of the squares, which were just full of beautiful buildings. Walked across the river. Saw an animal called a koipu swimming up the river, which I did not expect to see. And of course we also drank beer and had some really nice food. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love how they put it in like jugs. That's a quarter of a duck. Potato dumplings.
Sorry, those we've had yesterday.
Dumplings, cabbage, some sort of sauce, more cabbage, and then these are like onions, crispy onions. Oh wow. Food gets me way too excited. Thanks Philip and all your family for being so welcoming. Back on the road after a couple of really fun days with Philip. Now I'm heading to the city of Pilsen in Czech Republic and I'm going to a brewery to drink some beer. But first I wanted to do some shopping. It's turning cold outside now, so I need to get some warm clothes. And that's why today I find myself in a big shopping centre. I normally don't like these sorts of places. They're busy and I don't like shopping unless it's for food. So we'll see how we get on. Might get a scarf. I want a jumper. What type of bike shall I get? Shall I get a skateboard instead? Oh, I hate shopping. I just want a hoodie, which is nice. So I don't have to wear this every single day of my life. Seriously though, if there's any bike people following this channel, let me know what type of bike I should get. Like, I think I want something in between a mountain bike and a road bike, something that you can use sort of everywhere. I kind of want a bike like this with a nice basket on the front. Right, I'm not getting a skateboard, they don't have brakes. After absolutely failing with some shopping, I met up with a couple of brothers, Pavel and Alish, and they were super kind and said that they would take me to the local brewery. So we went to Pilsen Brewery for a tour around the place. This place has got lots of beer. There's beer on the floor. And we also saw the bottling line, like where they bottle up all the beer ready for distribution, and that was super interesting. Thank you. And then we went out for a meal in Pilsen. Cheers, guys. Cheers. What are we eating today?
It's svichkova.
Svichkova.
Typical Czech traditional food.
And it's dumplings.
Dumplings and beef.
Beef and
a sauce made of vegetables. We have a cream and a cranberry kind of sauce.
Yum.
And lemon, of course.
Yeah. Let's feast. I'm here in the Pilsen main square, and apparently if I touch this angel and hold it and make a wish, it'll come true.
Make a wish.
Another day of meeting new people. See ya! And now I'm getting in my van to carry on my long road trip around Europe. Next stop, Berlin. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. And then I drove about 4.5–5 hours from Czech Republic to Berlin, where I am now. And the adventure continues. Cheers for watching. I will see you in the next episode, where I don't have a clue what I'm going to be doing.